Can You Relate with Kathy Dawson is presented by CK Media Productions.
Hi everyone, I'm Kathy Dawson. Welcome to Can You Relate, Cleveland's relationship show. You know, life is all about relationships, and this show is designed to help you because everywhere you turn, you're in one. Today we have something very special. We're going to talk about technology. This is with our Relationship Roundup segment, and what effect that has on relationships. Do you check your mate's password? Do you check his text? We're going to be talking about that later. But first we're going to talk about food and how food can enhance your relationship. We have someone who really believes that's a fact. So let's get started. You know, is the way to your mate's heart through food? Is that the way to really build a relationship? I want to introduce you to Jacob Medstrick, who is the owner of Chef 77 Personal Chef Service. Welcome to the show.
Kathy, how are you? Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. I'm delighted to have you. Now, you're going to tell us all about food and relationships and how we gather around food. You have a theory about this, right?
Yes, I will. We talk about it at your romance workshop.
2 years ago. Can you believe it's been 2 years?
It's been a while, but people like the recipe, so that's why I'm back, and we're going to be doing this again. It's very simple. You know, every one of us is busy, including me. I could have a personal chef myself.
And isn't it true? Why is it people gather in the kitchen? I mean,
I don't know. Everybody wants to learn the recipe. Everybody wants to try a little bit here and over there.
So what do we have here? You're going to make something special.
Yes, I'm making Napa cabbage. I'm going to sear the Napa cabbage with carrots. I will show you in the meantime how to cut the carrots.
Okay.
You know, you buy a carrot, you want to peel it, obviously. I like to cut it lengthwise and then cut on a bias, which will make it look Asian.
Oh, I always cut them like straight.
It's
on the bias.
It's
this is like sewing.
Exactly. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. Maybe you can teach me that. Napa, it's pretty big. This is what does it look like. I like to cut the end of it, and then I already have some pre-cut. I just want to show people some of it.
And it's important to have your knife sharp, right?
Exactly. I like to use big knives. I'm comfortable with it. That was something I was going to mention in the beginning. You know, a lot of people doesn't like to cook in a kitchen because of the equipment they have. If you don't buy good stuff, you just don't like to go back to the kitchen and prepare your meals.
That's true.
So, if you start with exactly cut in half lengthwise, and as you can see, there is really no core, so you don't have to core the Napa, and you can just cut it like this, very thin stripes.
Okay, and I notice your hand is way back. It's not, because you watch these people that go.
I know.
I don't know how they do
it. It scares me. Every time you cut something, you want to imagine you're holding a golf ball, so you always have your fingers like this, not like this, like years ago when I keep cutting myself.
All right. So now, you did this for our romance workshop.
Yes, I did.
And I don't know if you know this. I'm not big into cooking. So, like, what happens, like, if I don't want to do this, but I want to have a nice meal for my mate?
Well, that's when I come in role, and that's when you hire me.
Yes. So tell us about this,
because
this is very cool.
I have a lot of fun stories. We don't have too much time for all the stories.
Yeah.
But 90% of my business is a surprise. It's usually a secret. So let's say you were there for your husband, and you're not going to tell Dick. Now he knows because we're on TV.
Right.
But you wouldn't tell him. I would come to your house, I would see the kitchen, I would talk to you about the menu, and I go back home, and then I will email you the menu. So he has no idea.
He has no idea.
And then at the day when we set up, you guys go somewhere for dinner or something, or not for dinner, you guys go somewhere for a couple of hours. In the meantime, I'm at your place setting everything up for 5 courses, and when you come home, all the candles, everything is ready to go, and I will be there to serve you. I will explain each course.
And you'll be just standing there, right, with the napkin over your arm?
Exactly. I'll be already ready to go.
Never late. Great. Now, are we going to get to taste this before we're done?
Exactly, yes, we will.
Okay, so we're going to...
Absolutely. I start with olive oil. There is... everybody has their own preference. I also like safflower. Safflower is actually even a little healthier than olive oil. So you want to heat up the pan all the way to the smoking point, not to have a smoking, and add your Napa cabbage.
That sounds good.
Napa takes literally a couple minutes. This is another time to think about this. This menu, this recipe is very simple. There's only few ingredients because a lot of people doesn't like to cook. They don't want to spend any time in the kitchen. So I made this very simple.
And these are you buy ahead of time, right?
Yes, I do.
I like
this
that.
was a part of the recipe.
Okay.
I love Trader Joe's pacikas, vegetarian, very good, and you can always impress your mate and make your own out of
Yeah,
the.
that's not happening.
Well, no,
Yeah,
exactly. So next I will add the carrots,
Okay.
and I'm just making a little bit for us, so you don't have to.
Right, which we'll
You will.
eat after.
Exactly. Yes. And I don't like to cook everything, all the vegetables too much.
Okay, and then can we toss these in? Because we're
You know
or
what
not
I'm gonna
yet.
do?
Okay.
I'm going to put some on the plates already.
Okay.
I would cook these probably for a couple more minutes if we have more time, but
Right.
this is okay.
But for
And
visual.
now, yes. Now the important thing, I
How-
cook the pacikas from frozen.
Uh-huh.
So you just pop them
Okay.
straight in a pan.
And then they'll go on top. It'll be beautiful, and you get the meal and you. What
Yes,
a package.
exactly.
Okay. So if you would like to do this for your mate, you can give Jacob a call at 216-235-9237, or you can go to your website at chef77.com. I can't wait to eat this again. I know it's good because I've had it before. Stay tuned. We'll be back for the Relationship Roundup.
Later in the show, Finances by the Book. We'll reference the best money references.